All right, guys, we're about to start our live. We're back. We're back. Hold on, because this is actually, we're starting just the Facebook Live. And right now we're about to start an encore in 3, 2, 1, and 1.5. I mean, half. 1, go. It had to be Nelly, baby. It had to, listen. Oh, we got it. Hey. That probably is Nelly, baby.
That's
or probably
me.
Me or
That's
her.
probably me.
Anyways, welcome back to Charley's Bunker. Listen, we've been out of commission for about a month, okay? First, I don't know what happened. The second week,
it was Charley.
I went on an awesome spiritual journey to the desert of the Badlands, and it was 111 degrees, but I was just doing my thing, getting my zen back, I was just
your
getting
zen or your
both.
Your Satan back.
All of it, everything back together. No, listen, I've been out of commission. I've been out for a little bit, and I've been actually trying to get back into my roots. And I will say that I've come back a little bit more humble.
I don't know about that.
Well, you haven't actually been with me for a bit, okay? So we haven't seen each other for a month. Last week we were supposed to record, but apparently here, Nelly baby's son, it was his birthday.
Of course, you get to celebrate everybody and above Charley's schedule, because Charley is Devo. And one day, Nelly baby takes off. One day.
And that's it.
But yet you could have a month.
No. Well, no, that is true, because the week before. No, because the week before.
No.
The first week it was you.
The week before, you had another vacation.
I did
and I'm
not.
like, really? Dude, how many vacations do you have?
No. I did not.
Do you even work? You're a bad Mexican.
I did not. Okay, first of all, I am a good Mexican.
You're a bad Mexican.
I'm a good Mexican.
Mexicans don't take no days off.
No, they do. They do.
They don't. We work too hard.
Whatever. But what do you know? You're not even Mexican.
I'm Mexican American.
There you go. Say it with pride.
Mexican American.
You're not enough American for the Americans, not enough for the Mexicans.
Mexican American, because I know Maria, Guadalupe, and I like to eat my beans in the morning.
Okay,
you missed me.
That just happened. You know you missed me. You know what? Yes, I did miss you. I did miss you because it's been a month. It's been a heck of a week. Actually, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We've been 3 weeks. I've been actually working my butt off for the last 2 weeks, okay? I've been doing some projects, and unfortunately, I was not able to actually be on the show. So, here I am. Today, I said, no, I had to go back because there has been some things going on all over the place that I want to talk about, okay? But we're just going to wing it because Nelly baby here decided to take a whole month off as well, and she didn't get any of the topics. She didn't actually go through the Facebook.
First of all, I did
PR.
No, correction, because I'm not the only one with the page, Mr. Devo. I was actually being productive on my own thing, okay? I actually got 2 videos up on my YouTube, Nelly Baby's World, so if you want to go like and subscribe and follow. Okay,
so tell us about that, because I know you've been busy for the last week on her own project, because she has her own project. Okay.
Well, I am an affiliate for Sweat Shaper, and I got asked to host a giveaway.
You see what the show does? It gives her.
No. I give you limelight, sir.
Right. Okay. Well, continue. Tell us more, because that's actually very interesting.
So I have I'm an affiliate with the brand where it's Sweat Shapers. So anybody who's interested in getting back into shape, which I am about to start again because your girl has been having injuries and she has a back injury and a disc dislocated, so she needs to get back on the ball so I could get stitched. So,
I've heard that lately this weekend there was a lot of shootings around your area. So why don't you do
not around my area?
Why didn't you do them squats?
Not,
like back in the 80s, like back in the 90s in Pilsen.
That was on 66. I don't live around 66.
I'm just saying,
I live like outside of Pilsen. Outside.
Well, yeah, you do live outside of Pilsen, but how about them squats? That was a great opportunity for you
I ain't got no complaints,
to hit them squats. No, I'm just saying because like you said a couple of shows ago that back in the 80s, or was it 90s, when you were hitting them squats at 4:30 in the afternoon?
80s, I was barely born.
Okay. Well, okay, fine. We're not going to give her age.
We basically did.
I mean, you did. I'm just saying.
You guesstimate.
But I know that you were hitting them squats, so this weekend was your great opportunity to start hitting them squats. But continue with your project.
So on Instagram, I hosted a giveaway with a company I am affiliated with, where I make a commission as well as wear their stuff and they sponsor me, and it's called Sweat Shaper. They have waist trainers. They have athletic tees, athletic tanks for men and women. And they got waist trainers as well. And if you have your problem areas, your arms, they also have armbands. So you could lose a couple of inches off of that too.
That's right. So yeah, if you are interested in that, go ahead and follow Nelly Baby. Give your.
Go look up Sweat Shaper, which is www.sweatshaper.com, and use Nelly M15 for a discount after checkout.
Okay, so just as an FYI, if you find her on Snapchat and you don't follow her through her regular pages, she will not accept you.
I will not add you. I'm sorry.
Because during the week, she did get a couple of requests from somebody that apparently I know, but I don't know who that person is, so I can't say
you
that
and
I did.
all the homies.
Yeah,
know them.
me and my homies knew this person, and we had no idea who she is because she doesn't have a picture on her Facebook. So she sends you a text and says, "Listen, do you know this lady?" And I said, "Well, that little ghost does seem familiar. That does seem familiar. I think I've seen that ghost before, but the name does not ring a bell." So she's like, "You know what? I'm getting this solicitations from Facebook and then Snapchat, and I'm not gonna accept them." And I said, "Well, then, don't realize you are on the show, so therefore they're gonna be like, oh my God, that's your baby," and you can
add me on Twitter as well as on Instagram. You can follow me.
Right. So first topic. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
No problem. First topic. Listen. I wanted to take it easy. I think I'm out of the shot, but I wanted to take it easy. And we said, listen, it's been a month that we've been out, and we want to come in and we want to be mellow, we want to chill. So we wanted to have a topic that it was very, I don't know, laid back. Are we going with that? Laid back? Are we going with that? Laid back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Nelly Baby's having so many solicitations on her phone that she just cannot put it down. So if she's ignoring us, then it's because of her phone. Okay. Anyways, so this weekend, or was it last weekend? This weekend.
Last weekend.
Was it last weekend?
I think so.
Last weekend, there was this officer who got shot. Okay, on a traffic violation, and then obviously she lost her life, and her partner is critically in ICU still. And I said, okay, so since forget about the laid back, I want to talk about that. So that's going to be the first topic for right now. Okay. The crime in Chicago. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to be politically correct. I want to be now a citizen of the city of Chicago, and I want to actually express my emotions here on the show. Okay. Now, it's going to be a little conflicted because okay, Claudia Sanchez I think it's calling me. I don't know, but it's gonna be a little conflicting because a couple of months ago there was the incident with Adam, and I was already at that moment. I said, listen, I'm not gonna touch the subject. I don't think it should be touched because it's a very controversial topic, but I kind of want to cover it today. Okay, so. If anybody does not know, Adam Toledo was a 13-year-old boy who got killed by the city police officers in Chicago, and they were blaming it on racism. Now, a lot of the social movement associations here in Chicago, they were against the cops, okay, because they killed a 13-year-old boy. Now, if you don't know the story, the 13-year-old boy, 5-10 minutes before he got shot by the police, he was with his partner, or was it cousin?
Gang
affiliated. They were shooting at a car, right? So that's how the alarm started going, and the police got notified. So they started running. Long story short, the kid gets killed, right, by the police, and everybody's doing a big deal because it's a cop killing a Latino or a brown kid or whatever you want to call us nowadays. Whatever, it's fine. But he gets killed by a cop, right? So obviously, right now with the whole racism thing that's going on, it's just a very heated, sensitive topic. Okay, and because of that, I think the city actually has put a lot of restrictions on cops. Now, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of cops who are not worthy to have the badge. Can you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so I agree that there has to be a cleanup in the city of Chicago when it comes to the cops. Okay, there has to be some that do not need to wear the badge, and I know there is some problems in the districts and in the cop, whatever. Help me out, because I haven't spoken English in 3 weeks, and I think I'm already
Your
forgetting
Spanish
it. My Spanish is coming out, a little bit.
Yeah, well, now as you can see, everybody's protested. I don't want to offend anybody who is pro the young man who got shot on 26th Street. More power to you. Yes, there's another youth off the streets killed by gun violence, but yes, why was he on the streets? That's just my outcome. Okay, guys. I feel sad for the mother, but again, it's a mother who lost a child. Yes, I get it, but that is a totally different thing. I'm not going to talk about it because I know that a lot of people are going to get upset about my thinking. Okay, but the thing is, they protested, have a mural for a gang affiliated child.
Let's call him Adam because his name was Adam.
Yes, Adam. Okay, but somehow we kill a mother just came out from maternity leave.
Yeah, so here's what we're trying to say, okay? Because again, this is gonna be one of those conversations where we're gonna screw it up big time. But we're just expressing our the way we see things.
I have a right of amendment to freedom of speech.
All right, so somebody says, well, look who's back. Yes, we are back. We're back. Hey,
Charlie's fault.
You missed the first 5 minutes of where we're blaming each other. It was a mutual thing, okay? So there is no Charley's Bunker without the co-host. And obviously there is no Charley Bunker without Charlie. So therefore we couldn't get together. So now we're back. Okay, so going back to Adam Toledo, okay. A lot of associations actually were in favor of the kid who got shot by the cops, calling it racism and whatnot, okay? There's so many things wrong in that story. First of all, he was out on the streets at 3 o'clock in the morning. He was not the first time. There's pictures of him throwing gang signs and whatever. So that's fine, you know. And again, he's shooting at another car 10 minutes before he gets shot, right? So we're not disputing that. What we're disputing is this. I think the city of Chicago, it's being too loosey-goosey when it comes to criminals. Because now the cops, listen, I understand the cops, they have to do a cleanup. That's fine. We're not touching that right now. But if the city, it's given too many, what's the word I'm looking for? It's given too many ways out, right? If we're justifying the actions of some people who need to be punished by the law, if we actually are letting them do any of this, of course, people who are risking their lives, doing their jobs, when it comes to police officers, that's what's going to happen. So last weekend, it was a traffic violation, and she lost her life. Now, what do you think? You live in the city, right? So what do you think about this whole thing? Do you think Lori is doing a good job?
No. She is not helping. And it's crazy because right now, her partner, Ella French's partner, the young lady that passed away and got shot, the police officer, her partner, I apologize, I don't have his name because he also has a name, and I apologize. He's in critical condition. His family and co-workers were all in the waiting room of the hospital, and Lori happens to come and do her dues of mayor and come and visit the officer, and everybody turns their back on her.
Yeah.
And you know what? They have a right to. And she's not for the people as she said she was.
And here's the thing. I'm not going to blame just the mayor of the city, okay? Because this is something that, like I said before, it's something that comes from the home, okay? You can blame the system, you can blame the government, you can blame education as much as you want. But what I'm talking about is, what is the responsibility, the personal responsibility of an individual to actually improve themselves? Now, we can also get into the whole argument of, yeah, but there are some races that don't have it easy because of the oppression, because of, okay, I'm brown-skinned, foreigner. Okay, I barely speak English, and what I did learn, I'm forgetting because I haven't spoken English in 3 weeks. So yeah, I know about that. Okay, I actually went through it. I've lived through it. Okay, these people still see me and they're like, "Hey, can I buy a corno for you?" Because they think I don't speak English. Somebody actually did approach me today and they're like, "Hey, do you speak English?" And I'm thinking,
well, you did recently get a tan.
I said no. Oh yeah, by the way, she said that I'm actually darker. That is straight up racism right there the show.
People start talking to me in Spanish. You know, I don't get offended because I am Mexican American and I am bilingual. But they start speaking to me in Spanish.
But they start speaking to you in Spanish. Hey, you do call for an interpreter for your classes.
I'm giving you hours, dude.
Hours of what?
Work.
Oh yeah. Well, anyways, she said she's gonna quit. So I don't know.
I'm gonna quit.
I don't even know why.
Because he hablas español, sí.
Sí. So going back to the whole thing, okay. So, what is it that the city needs to do for its citizens? Now, I'm not talking about any race in particular. I'm just talking about its citizens to start obeying the law. Okay, I've noticed that this generation of kids, they have a lot of freedom in their hands. That's how I see it.
Yeah. COVID and no school. It's virtual now.
No, but I'm not just talking about physically the liberty of the freedom of being at home and not doing any chores or anything. I'm really talking about the privilege of the freedom that they're giving kids so much nowadays. Okay.
Well, like I said before, most of these parents have the kids are being raised as latchkey kids. Latchkey kids is another words of raising themselves at home because mom and dad are working hours and hours and don't get home till late.
I don't think that's the case because we were raised like that and we had responsibilities and we will get our butts whooped if we didn't actually do something. Okay. We did talk about it in the last show where we're like, hey, listen, we got whacked 20 times in the head. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, but we actually raised ourselves. So why is it that this kid's now? Listen, this is my theory. Crazy theory. Go with me. If you don't agree with me, let me know. But here's the thing, okay? I remember back when we were growing up, we didn't have a lot to say in the matter, okay? There were certain things that we needed to do and certain things we did not need to do. There was okay, if you do this, we'll be good. If you don't do this, you're going to have to cover the consequences, which we don't have now.
No.
We don't have now, whether it's at home or whether it's in the city or locally or in general, because it's not only here in the city of Chicago. It's pretty much generational thing. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I think parents now, depending on how the kids are now raised, most of these kids outspeak their parents too much or try to rebel against their parents so much, and parents are scared to. Now I can't speak English. Now the parents are scared to discipline their kids because of the outcomes, because the kids could easily say, I'm going to call the cops on you and I'm going to call DCFS on you and they're going to take me away.
Yeah, that's I think that's one of the things I've said that before, that where they took away the discipline point from the kids. Now we have this again. This is not just right now. I mean, these are kids that have been growing up with this idea. And you know what? It hit me because I was watching this show on Netflix called Working Moms, and they're talking about when the little girl she's probably, what was it, 9? I think it is 9, 10, between 9 and 11, right? But she has a boy in her room, okay, and they're playing doctor, in quotes, doctor, right? So everybody knows what that means, right? So then the mother goes and says, listen, what are you doing? And then she goes, the kid goes, why are you recording me? Because I have my door locked. What about my right of privacy? I'm thinking, you're 9 years old. You live in my house. First of all, I pay the rent. I pay the food. I pay the clothes. What the hell are you talking about? Your privacy. Now, I'm not saying that kids don't have any privacy. Of course they do. But where is the limit? Where do we set up the limit to say, listen, yeah, you have this because this is what you do. I mean, in my house, and I think I had this conversation with my kid, where I forgot what it was about, but he said to me, listen, why do we have to do this, right? And I forgot what it was. And I said, okay, it's kind of a trade-off, right? I pay for your home. I pay for your roof. I pay for your food. I pay for your clothes. I pay for your shoes. I pay for everything you do. The least thing you could do is help us around the house. And I think I've said this before. But again, we don't have that because now we're giving too much freedom or too much of a privilege to these young kids. Now you could say, yeah, you went off on top. You went off the topic. But think about this. All these little kids that are at that position where they think, and that's the word they're using, entitled. When they're entitled, all of that, those things, they think that they can bring it out on the streets, and now they don't have to respect anyone, and that's including parents, teachers, neighbors, adults, or cops. Yep. And that is the generation that we're living right now. And it's crazy because now we're having this confrontation where the government is stopping them, the cops, from actually implying the law, the good ones, not the bad ones. Again, we're not talking about the bad ones now. But also there's a mixture of them saying, listen, I do what I want. This is my way or the highway. And we have the circumstances. We were actually having a conversation with somebody who even said in the 90s, even gangbangers used to respect the codes. That was messed up because they used to respect their neighbors, their neighborhoods. They wouldn't mess with their neighbors or anybody who was from their neighborhood. They used to help, senior citizens if they were carrying bags of food or whatever. They will help each other. Even those gangbangers had a code of honor. But now
the code of honor for gang members is totally different from back in the old days. I'm not saying, being a gangbanger was an honor and this and that. No, I'm not lining the light off of a gangbanger. No. But before, the gangbangers had respect. Respect your elders. You don't shoot in crowds where there's kids outside, where there's families outside. You respect the neighborhood. If at a certain point in time, you don't do things that you're not supposed to. And now it's all hell breaks loose with who cares who's around, and we're gonna shoot and do drive-bys at whatever the heck time we want, and who cares? Moms, kids, we're taking them too.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We have a couple of comments that says, okay, it's the same person. It says, and the lack of respect. Yes, there is the lack of respect, and that's I think that's exactly where the issue is. The lack of respect. There is no more respect. Now, did we make that segment of what is respect? Did we cover that? No. Okay, then we're probably gonna do that because that's actually a very good point that somebody did tell me. Is like, listen, you want respect, but first explain what is respect. And it took me a long time to figure that one out. So we're gonna bring that one to the show next time. Well, then the other comments are, I agree, and not just the parents. And again, we're going back to the idea that they're not respecting anybody at this point. And I'm thinking about the fact, okay, when we were growing up in Mexico, the kid who actually worked, because they actually did send them to work, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Some kids actually had to take care of their families at the young age. And even they learned respect because there was a hierarchy, right? You start from the bottom and you work your way up. And people will actually put pressure, and they will pretty much stop you from doing anything that was out of their norm. And that's how you learn to respect, and also the rules of the environment or the actual neighborhood or whatever you want to call it, right? But now we don't have that. If I want to have a conversation now that I'm 39, if I want to have a conversation with somebody who's younger, they're like, no. And there's a new term. I think it was mansling or something like that, where it's an older person diminishing a younger one. Okay, and I'm thinking, okay, so you are 15, 12, 17, 16, heck, 20 years old. I've lived double the time. Okay, I've gathered some knowledge and experience in life. Not so much as a 60-year-old, but I'm getting there. So why is it that they questioned? Yeah, 39. So why is it that they questioned something that we already went through? Because freaking Google. They think that because they know everything when it comes to general knowledge, they think they know how to handle their life, and that's not how it works. It's not how it works. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. You tell me what you think.
Well, yeah, like the two officers, and then lately on Facebook, I have 50-50 comments where people are supporting, rest in peace, Officer French, and well wishes for her partner, and then I have the other ex-gang members who want to say, oh, F the pigs and this and that, and disrespecting. I'm like, oh, what's so important about another cop losing their life? Like, really, guys? Nobody stopped, nobody said nothing when I got, orders or I got felonies against or charged felonies because of supposedly drugs in my pocket or this and that. Dude, you're a gang member. You're an ex-gang member. What the heck were you doing? They were following protocol, and you were a gang member. So of course you have to hate the police officers.
Well, here's the thing, okay? We're not here to put anybody against anybody, right? Okay, but this is the way I see it, okay? To me, the cops are like Roman soldiers. You don't really have to like them, but you really need them. That's pretty much how it goes down. You don't have to like cops. I'm not saying you shouldn't like cops. If there's one experience you had with the cop, because I've had experience with the cops, and one of them even called me an illegal immigrant, loser, spick, and to go to my country, and that was just on a traffic violation, which I didn't commit, but that's okay. I just stood my ground. I just shut up. They took me to the police station. 3 hours later, they're like, okay, you're free to go because you're clean. Duh, because I didn't do anything. But again, I didn't argue with the cops. I'm gonna call him Falcon from the Marvel Universe, because he actually I forgot his name, but he made a video that said, listen, you don't argue with cops, okay? What you do with cops is yes sir, no sir, or ma'am, yes sir, no sir, okay sir, just go into the whatever they need to do, and then you hire an attorney, and that's when you argue right there with an attorney in a court of law, okay? That's when you do it, not right there, because they don't care about what you think, they don't care about how you feel. They have a job to do like everybody else, okay? Yes. Now, to bring my point, I was actually watching this awesome documentary on HBO. It's called Woodstock 99. It's amazing. I recommend it. But here in Woodstock 99, it's pretty much the whole lineup, and they wanted to remake Woodstock 94 and 69. Okay, peace and love and drugs and all that stuff. Long story short, if you guys don't know what happened in Woodstock 99, 3 days of nothing but sex, drugs, violence, fire, rapes, molestation, or whatever you want, however it's called. 3 days of that. Okay, a lot of 4 or 5 women actually were raped during the concert. So one of the things they said was, this is what happens when you have an environment where there's a lot of energy that it's being hold up, and then you let it go with drugs, alcohol, and a bunch of bravado. But the key here is no authority whatsoever. There was no cops. There was only security guards who took the test, and actually the teacher actually gave them the answer of the test. So therefore, they were not even actually real security guards, and they did chaos. Okay, so imagine Woodstock 99, but in the streets when there's no security, no one to actually uphold the law. We're gonna be like Judge Dredd at that point, because there's gonna be a big mess, and I think that's what we're going with. We're like actually heading to that direction. I wouldn't say a purge, because purge is a crime. It's allowed for 24 hours, and yeah.
Basically, what the hell is going on now?
I guess
there's carjackings and robberies downtown. Nobody wants to go downtown no more. Nobody does.
That is true.
Because there's so much violence and chaos now that's moved from the streets to the loop.
All right, so we're going to take a little break. We're going to, obviously on Encore, we're going to take a little break. We're going to continue this conversation in the second one, because that's actually a very good point. How come nobody wants to go downtown because of the violence? So we're going to cut this for a little bit here on Encore, and we're going to come back after the music. Now, we're going to put music. Whoever's listening on Facebook Live, if you want to hear something for the Spotify, let us know so we can put it in later, okay?
Drop your playlist.
So we're going to come back in a second. All right, so we're coming back now. Okay, we're back for the second segment. We're going to continue the conversation from the first one, because Nelly Baby did bring a good point. Nobody wants to go to downtown. Now, 10 years ago, downtown was the place to be, okay? 10 years ago, there's so many things going on. Listen, I'm just thinking about 10 years ago, how we used to go family, and there was actually, I think, one shooting, and everybody was going berserk in downtown. So they're like, listen, no, I'm not coming in, and the police was already on it. But lately, I even seen people twerking on top of cops.
Cop cars. And then you have, females fighting in the streets of the Louvre.
So again,
what the heck is going on, guys?
At this point, I have to ask: is it really a racial thing? Is it really because we are being oppressed, or is it just because we just feel like there is no authority? And I to answer the question that I asked earlier about Mayor Lori, I don't think she's doing a good job. I think that the job it's way too much. She's what is it? How do you say it? In over her head?
Yeah.
Is that what? Okay, so
she's over her head.
Yeah, I think that there could be things that could be done. I think things have to be done, but I think that she's not the person to do them. And by the way, she did an interview after the police officer got shot, and she blamed it on guns. Yes, that's a whole different issue. Again, we could talk about it, but really, we're gonna go with guns. Guns are the issue, mm-hmm. Right? I'm not in favor or against the Second Amendment. If you wanna, whatever you believe to be in the Second Amendment, that is your thing. We can have a discussion about it, but I don't think that's the issue right now. I don't think the guns are the issue. Yeah. Texas has a bunch of guns, and they don't have these issues. Maybe because they have a bunch of guns. I don't know. But what do you think?
I think we need to start putting our foot down. People from the neighborhoods, from the city, shouldn't be afraid to stand up for what they actually think, such as, gang violence, violence in the streets, abusive officers. I'm not saying that all of them are dirty cops, like people like to call them. No, I have a lot of good close friends who are actually great badge holders that appreciate and love what they do.
On the other hand, too, there's a lot of people who used to be gangbangers, and now they're a very good help to the community.
Yeah, and I know some of them too.
They are very good role models in the community. So we're not saying
role model, as well as some of them did become police officers.
Yeah, that's actually very interesting.
So, guys, you have your bad gangbangers. You have your good gangbangers. I'm not saying it's a good thing. And you also have your bad police officers and your great police officers. So it's a win-win situation. We don't always have to be, darn pigs and this and that. No, guys, remember, most people do love what they do, and we have to respect that. And we have to remember that we have to take our city back, because this violence thing is just too much. We're already sheltered inside our homes because of COVID and social distancing, and more with this dominant virus, Delta virus, now being spread even more due to the numbers of our outings that we like to go to.
Oh yeah, that was actually one of the things I was going to talk with Nelly Baby, and I think I'm going to take the opportunity just to change gears a little bit, since we're talking about Chicago. What do you think of Lollapalooza?
Don't get me started.
Go ahead. No, I really want to hear your topic, because during the week I saw that Nelly Baby did post a comment or an article about, what is it?
300,000 attendings in Lollapalooza. 300,000. Guys, we need to do better for our city and better for our kids. Our kids are suffering at home because of at-home schooling. They want to have a normal life. My child literally has been on the screen, has never had a full-blown school year because of COVID.
All right, we have a special guest here right now who just joined us. I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Eli right there. I just saw him. I saw the little Charlie Brown there. So this is your chance, man. This is your chance. If you want to tell us something, please go ahead. We're talking about the cop who got shot, Adam Toledo, how the Lori is not doing a good job, and we're gonna talk about the Delta virus in just right now. But if whatever you want to talk about, man, go ahead, bring it in. More like Delta Palooza.
Yes, basically. But again, guys, let's respect everybody, get our city back, and try to get rid of this darn Delta Lollapalooza situation.
No, I think first of all, I think you guys, what we need to do as a city is, first of all, get Lori out.
Yeah.
The next election, she's out. She's out.
Listen. We need to get rules a great authority that's actually going to put their foot down and not just do it for the love of the money. There's too many aldermen and mayors that are basically here just to see what money they could get paid from Lollapalooza, Fiesta del Sol, Riot Fest, and who's in danger? We are.
Yeah, that was actually one of the things I was going to talk to her about, because Ruido Fest, it's coming up, and in Ruido Fest, I actually was gonna go. I wanted to go. All my favorite bands are going, but guess what? I'm not gonna risk my child. But then, she posted her comment, and I was like, oh man, you kind of had to kill my dream. And also because my daughter wanted to go, so it was gonna be one of the So now I have to break the news to my daughter that we're not gonna go. So
300,000 people in Lollapalooza, and supposedly 200 people were positive. Okay, that only 200 people went to go get tested for COVID, and they all came out positive. So guess what? 300,000 people, possibly, allegedly, can be COVID positive that are now spreaders around the states.
So why is it that, what do you guys think? Why is it that even up to now, people do not get the fact that this freaking thing, it's not going to go away unless we actually get either vaccinated or we don't actually go out into big crowded places.
And start wearing our masks again.
I don't want to go back to the mask.
Well, guess what?
I guess we're going to have to go back to the mask. No, I listen. I thought we were actually out of the end of the.
We were until Lollapalooza occurred.
It's not only Lollapalooza
and other outings.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things that are playing a role here, but we did talk about it with Dr. Glick a couple of months ago. Actually, that was a month and a half ago, where we talked about that the city was going to open and people needed to get vaccinated, because if not, the Delta was going to come in. And we're going to go back to the mask. And apparently nobody listened, because, again, I know it's not a very popular show. But, again, the signs are there. We're bringing professionals. We're telling you what could happen if we don't take care of ourselves. And then it happens. Now, I'm already getting a little frustrated with this whole thing. Now, at what point do we have to actually blame the people who are not listening? Like, what? Actually, on that note, the president of France said, if you guys don't want to get vaccinated, all good and dandy. It's great. Don't get vaccinated, whatever. But now your asses are staying home. Mm-hmm. We stood home the whole year last year. Now, if you don't want to get vaccinated, don't get vaccinated, but your ass is going to stay home. And I agree with that. We need something like that here. But again, we don't want to damage anybody's feelings. We don't want to, please, hurt anybody psychologically by putting so many rules, because they're going to get anxious and whatnot. Seriously. What? Anyways, I'm gonna let you have that one.
No, we're never gonna get it. It's just basically another cold flu that's never gonna go away.
You know what? She has a point, and it says here, we're never going to get rid of this virus. It's going to keep mutating. We're going to keep spreading it if we don't wear masks and wash our hands. And I agree, and that's the issue, because people do not understand. Listen, it's basic biology, okay? A virus comes in. First, if they come from an animal, they've finally mutated or changed to affect humans, and then from there it spreads, and then for it not to die, it changes so it can survive. And pretty much it goes in survival mode like every other human or any other living thing in the world. Okay, we get that. That they taught us that in eighth grade biology. Mm-hmm. The question here is, why do we question the 8th grade biology? Like, really?
That's old news.
Really? Like you guys missed that day? Seriously? Is that what happened? You guys cut that day? And you didn't go to school that day? You were sick with a virus and you didn't go and learn that in 8th grade? Really? That's my point.
Excuse me, sir. That was in 1999. I was born in 2000.
But okay, fine. Hold on. Okay, it's not even about feelings. We won't get rid of this until the majority of people get vaccinated. And yes, and I agree. And listen, I'm not disputing the fact that there are some shady parts of history where they gave us a really shitty vaccine. I'm not saying that. It happened. And people in the medical field and the government said, like, yeah, listen, we did that. But every fucking center. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm already getting all a little
F-bomb.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Every freaking century, we have a huge, major freaking plague or whatever it is, right? Virus or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yet, we haven't learned from that? Is that what we're going with? Like, really? 100 years ago, we have one, And now we're getting back to this shit because, again, sorry. I usually don't curse it on the show. But we're not learning from this? Is that what we're going with? And now Karen's, Darren's, and everybody else who does, Kevin's, and anybody else who don't believe in this crap, fuck it, in this shit, all right? They're putting us back in that hole. And I'm getting tired of that shit. I'm getting tired. I want to get out.
Well, you had a month out.
Yeah, I guess. I've been working, dang it. It says it's fucking science. This is what happens when you don't go to class. I'll be honest. I cut that day in school, but I did read the book. I needed to do the test, so I did learn that shit, you know? It's crazy. I still don't see why people are still fucking doubting the science after a year and a half.
And what's scary is that the pediatrician numbers, all the kids under the age of that cannot get vaccinated, their numbers are going higher and higher, guys. You got to understand, if you're a parent or somebody that has children, young children that cannot get vaccinated, don't be stubborn. I understand you think that there's chemicals in this vaccine, but guess what? Your child, your family, your little one's life is in danger. These numbers are getting higher and higher.
And I think that's just being selfish, to be honest with you. Because if you are a parent, okay, and you have somebody who's under the age of 12, which is now the vaccine, it's available for kids over 12 and over, right? But what if you are, under 12? They are the risk.
Child.
Now they're at risk, right? And that was one of my concerns when the vaccine was available for children over 16. I was freaking out because my son was under 16, and I said, okay, so I have to really be careful. And we didn't send him to school. Now, we actually did sacrifice a whole year of a bad education because, again, you couldn't do a lot on Zoom. It's just a mess, right? Through Zoom. And the Darrens and the Karens said, no, my kid has to go to school. Okay, fine. They send them to school, but now the numbers are going up. They're not vaccinating their kids because they can't if you're under 12. And yet you're exposing the teachers, and you're exposing the other kids, and you're exposing anybody who works in the cleaning process in the school and their family members. So again, it just amazes me how people do not see this happening. It's just because they think that it's not gonna get to them. It just doesn't work like that. It's selfishness. That's what it is. And that is just the sad mentality that we have going on right now. Yeah. Because of the lack of respect.
I'm scared every time my child goes outside because my little one just turned 8. And he can't get vaccinated until maybe when is the new vaccine for underage? Maybe September if we're lucky.
I don't know.
Maybe in winter time the vaccine for kids under the age of 12 will be available. Am I going to risk my child's life? Like, what am I doing?
I don't know, but I think it'd be a good idea to bring the doctor back. I think we need to bring the doctor back so you can give us an update, because this is just getting frustrating. It is. It's just crazy. And people, even though they're still going with their bus drivers too. Yes, no, anybody who pretty much at this point, anyone who's exposed to another human being.
Those CTA numbers are crazy.
Yeah, you're already going there. You're going up there, and it's not right. Okay, it's not right because maybe you do survive, maybe you don't. If you don't, oh well. If you do, oh well. And that's not how we need to see it. I mean, I just do not know how to express this anymore, because we've seen so many things in the last year and we still do not learn. The whole freaking motto where it says, when you don't learn history, you tend to repeat it because you're stepping over the same stone over and over. We're pretty much going to that point. And it's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. All right. So before we close, anything you want to add?
Get educated, guys. Go get your vaccine. You still have time. There's hospitals that you could literally walk in and get vaccinated on the spot.
All right. So we're going to have one more comment from our boy Eli. It says, it is selfish.
Our boy Jesus.
Yeah, boy. Okay. I'm glad to see him. Even here on the show. I'm glad. We've been trying to have a debate with him for a long time. You know what? Next segment, if you stick around, we're gonna take questions about everything we actually discussed with the show. We're gonna talk about it, And if you want to debate with us, we're here right now. Next segment after this.
Next segment, we're gonna talk with Jesus.
With Jesus. Oh snap! Dang! But I'm gonna read the comment first before we go anywhere. It says, "It is selfish. People will try to say, 'I want to get back to normal,' but the problem is that there's still a pandemic." And that is true. That is exactly right. Our other guest says, "My high school route went back to the full in-person learning today. I give it 4 weeks." Yep, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Actually, in the district of Downers Grove, what they're doing is that they're going to have all the kids in the school, right? And actually, the high school started today. I think the junior is going to start in 2 weeks. But the thing is, this is the thing. They're not going to force them, I think, of not wearing a mask. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what I heard. But they're not going to have the kids who weren't vaccinated. They're going to put them in one part of the building or one part of the cafeteria. And the other kids who are vaccinated, they're going to have them in the other part of the cafeteria. Now.
Okay, so what happens when they're in the classroom together?
I don't know. But listen, I'm going to bet and I'm going to predict that in about a month or so, they're going to start complaining about segregation. Why is my kid getting segregated in my school? Trust me, it's going to happen. But we're going to close this segment. Next segment, if you guys want to talk about anything that we have discussed since we started the show, anything you guys want to talk about, we're here, okay?
Go get vaccinated, guys.
I think they already did.
Go.
Anybody who...
Well, the ones that are not watching us, though, too. And then the ones... don't forget to like and share on Facebook. Share. So that we could get more followers and we could yell at them for not being vaccinated if they're not vaccinated.
All right. So we're going to close this on Anchor and we're going to come back. All right. Let me add it to the recording and we... okay. And we're back in 3, 2, 1. And we're back to the third and last segment of the show. It's been fun. We didn't prepare anything. Again, Nelly baby was missing for a month, so she didn't prepare nothing.
I was not missing for a month. I was busy on my own pages, Mr. Charley.
No dijo nada. She didn't do nothing.
I did something. Okay. I went and posted 2 videos on Nelly Baby's World on YouTube. Go like and follow. And I've also been posting on my Instagram, Nelly Baby's World. So go follow me. And then this one has been lacking. So I said, like know what?
I disappeared for a month to get my
I haven't been eating, Eli,
back.
But somehow it's not even working. I've been up in my office not taking lunch because I nobody wants to hang with me to have lunch, so I'm just gonna go upstairs.
And I've been out for a month. I didn't think I was missed that much. Apparently I'm needed here. I know, I guess. And I was just trying to get my zen back. I went to the Badlands and a desert. It was all desert. It was a desert. It wasn't a crowded place.
We're trying to get away from the desert.
It was desert. What?
Our people.
That was so wrong.
Our people got out of the desert.
That was wrong. That was wrong.
And you want to go back into it?
I'm just saying.
You tracked out. I think, what the heck?
Maybe I wanted to react the Prince of... Maybe I wanted to react the Prince of Egypt. Deliver us, dear Lord, deliver us.
I don't know. Scorpion King.
Okay, so... We've talked so many topics during when we started the show, but we did have some actual controversial ones, and I'm gonna stand my ground on what I said before, which I don't remember what I said, but I might remember when we start talking. Okay?
I really want to go get a beer, so whoever wants to join us after, let me know, because I'm thirsty McThirsty for some liquor.
She's just any excuse for her is good.
Any excuse for me to get drunk.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the ones that we actually talk about that it was a very controversial one that we actually hear a lot about it was the transgender one. So if you guys want to ask us any questions or want to have a little debate, be my guest. There was another one we did talk about. Did we talk about equality?
Yes. I don't know. I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah, no, we have talked about so many things, but the transgender one is still the one that's there.
I need fun topics where we're like this. We're not really thinking. We're just blurting out. So if you have any comments and you want to talk about anything in particular without any, since I'm not gonna say millennials or I'm not gonna say the Gen. What's the
Gen
area?
Zs,
Gen Zs don't like to.
The TikTokers. Dang. And we just lost the show.
We could just go, and let me know what you want to talk about where we don't use a lot of brains to think.
We don't use
but we still have fun, though.
Yeah. So, actually, the Olympics are done.
Yeah, they're done.
And that was actually great because, men and male and female and
the Cubs are out the window. Oh, we lost a lot of Cub fans.
Yeah, what happened there? I was actually watching all these things going on, and I heard on the radio that the Cubs and they suck, and we knew that. But I mean, it doesn't take you 116 years to win a championship. I mean, whoever didn't know that, it's like the 8th grade science. If you didn't know that shit, I mean,
basically the whole roster of the Cubs just went out and said, "I'm out. We're getting traded. We're gonna go to different teams." And yeah, they gave us more money. I'm out.
How was your time off? How that? Well, actually, mine was a bitch. My time off was bad. And,
you've been a potty man. You came back with dirty mouth.
Listen, I'm just tired. I'm tired. Okay, so I've been actually working. Not as a
mouth.
God dang it.
This is what happens when you give me a tiny bit of regular.
Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, a lot.
Thank you.
I used to be a Cubs fan. Oh well, good for you because now you learn that the Cubs suck. Anyways, my time off.
Good to see that you awoke.
Yeah, finally. Listen, I don't care about baseball. I don't really follow it. I only watch the World Series because that's the only time when actually baseball gets actually really interesting. But I know that if it takes you 116 years to win a damn championship, you're not that good. You're not that good.
And I don't look good in blue, so I really don't care.
Listen, I'm just saying, Hitler rised, it fell, Berlin Wall went up, it fell, Osama bin Laden got killed, Saddam Hussein got killed,
but Mussolini the Sox have been playing like non-stop wins, man. And that's all I'm saying.
And nothing. But going back to the time off, it's been really tiring. I actually was trying to learn a new. She says, "Thank you very much for your wisdom."
Chime in, please. I'll be there.
She said F of you.
She said F you both, and I said, let me know when and where.
So the time off. So the reason why I started getting into mechanic school is because I was teaching my kids about the Think and Grow Rich book, right? And when I get into something, I just go all the way, all right? So I did tell them that one of the things is that you have to get out of your comfort zone, right? And I've been doing interpreting for 20 years, so I think, it's a good excuse for me to do something new. So I enrolled in school to learn mechanics, right? Mm-hmm. So then one day, my wife said, listen, my car needs to be fixed, right? And I said, okay. So I took it to our mechanic, and then a light bulb just hit, right? And I said, can I try it out? And he said, sure. So that was about a month and a half. And the last 2 weeks, I've been working at his body shop. So this guy, right, and I'm gonna give I'm gonna give him a shout out. He actually asked me to bring down an engine, dismantle that whole engine, bring a second engine down, dismantle that one down, and then put them together and build one awesome engine. Okay, so I've been working on that, and it's been amazing. Okay, so point of the story: if you have any doubts about doing anything, okay, if you actually have ever thought about doing something new, something that scares you, go and do it because it's amazing. So my time off, I've been working at this shop, and if you guys want to go and give a shout out, I'm at 3333 West Montrose.
In the corner?
No, in the corner of Kimball and Montrose. That's where the body shop. As for me, I'll be there. and tell them that you came from Charley's Bunker. Obviously, again, I'll be there.
Them, I came here for a good time.
I came here for a good time, because they said F you both, and I said I'll be there.
I'm looking for that guy that
I'm trying to give a commercial, so yeah, exactly. Anyways, so go ahead and drop by if you want to get your car checked, and we'll take care of you. And I promise I will not do the job. Somebody else who actually knows how to do the job will do the job. I'm working on his cars because he actually also sells cars. So the cars that he sells, we actually get to work on them, and it's been amazing. I've done a great job. So far, I haven't killed anybody. So go ahead and if you need something done, like mufflers, oil change, brake pads, anything you guys need, he'll take care of you. His name's there. The shop, it's at 3333 West Montrose in Chicago. Go check us out. So that's what I've been doing in the last month. In the last 2 weeks, I've been working as a mechanic. And apparently Nelly baby here is opening up her OnlyFans because she's still on her phone. You want to tell us about that?
I got in a couple of offers to actually get a fans only page, but I just wanted to know if the offer is still good to get a fans only page and you're willing to pay monthly, then your girl's gonna get one. Just let me know.
No. I am not getting involved in this. I am not involved in this in any way, shape, or form.
I need some bills to get paid.
Listen, I am not involved in any of this at all, okay? That's her own thing. She's going to do her own thing. Once I see that page open, she's out of the show. I'm
gonna get you more views.
This is a friendly with
the F-bombs and the S words and the F-bombs, and there was like 5 F-bombs.
It only happened today, and because I'm frustrated, these people do not listen to the science. That's all.
It's science.
That's all.
Weird science.
I think they didn't actually see what's his name? Neil, the science guy.
Oh, Neil, the science guy.
There you go, that guy.
Ned, the science guy, something like that.
Make that money, Nelly.
Bill, the science guy. There you go. You're damn freaking.
Make that money. Okay, so we have one.
Yeah.
We have one. Yeah.
That's why Jesus is always on my side. Get it?
That's not right. Jesus. Jesus.
Thanks, Jesus.
Nelly's like, I got the power of anime and Jesus on my side. She's like, yeah, no. Oh, by the way, if you guys are into anime, go check out the Records of Ragnarok. It's on Netflix. It's freaking awesome anime, so check it out. I know that probably only one of you on the live does see anime, so go check it out. That's you, Jesusist. Go check it out and let me know how you think. What? Can I?
Bill and I thank you. Because you got me all confused. I'm like, Ned, what are you talking about? Listen, I'm like, Bill, the science guy.
I got my science facts from, I forgot the name of the guy in Mexico. I think it was El Tesoro del Saber.
¿El qué?
Something like El Tesoro del Saber. That was the Treasure of Knowledge. That's what it used to be called. And it was a great show. And, we hey, listen, if you were a poor kid in Mexico and you even got this freaking kind of programs in education, you should know the freaking way how a damn virus behaves. Anyways, I'm just... It's on my watch later already. Oh, dude. Okay, so...
You guys want to have a moment?
Yes, give me a second. I'm just going to say this, dude. They have actual historical people fighting gods. One of them, I'm not going to spoil it, but one of them, it's Zeus against Adam.
Those that don't know,
freaking amazing.
Charley and Jesus have a bromance. We're not talking the actual Jesus up above.
Dang.
But
Dang.
This Jesus that we have on our life.
Jesus on earth? And I have a bromance. Not the Jesus on the pub. Jesus on earth, and I have a bromance. It's crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna call out Jesus Sis right here. We've been talking, almost arguing in the cafeteria, and he talks about all these things that he wants to say, and now he doesn't want to type anything. What's up with that?
You said you hard-headed.
I am not hard-headed. I did say I was not gonna fight anymore.
And then you're such a dude.
I am a dude.
Then you need to be more open-minded.
In what way?
About being I'm trying to get that word again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was it binary?
Oh, he said stubborn, not hard-headed. There you go. Get your
Oh, I'm the hard-headed.
Yeah, she is. She is.
I am.
I mean, am I really stubborn?
I ain't gonna agree to that.
Is this gonna be?
But I'm not gonna disagree either.
Is this gonna be one of those? Let's psychoanalyze Charley. Is that what we're going with?
I'm not going there.
Oh, okay.
It's been a month and you haven't psychoanalyzed me in a very long time.
Oh, that's right.
You know, that's one of my pet
I overpower you and abuse you. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my God, I forgot about that too. It was crazy. Yes, you are.
Thank you.
What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Am I? No, I'm not.
I'm not gonna agree because I
mean, just saying that.
He's got the first picture, so I'm not gonna say. You're the best boss ever.
What is it? What is this? Okay, I've only taken one class with you.
Imagine 10 years
yes?
of dealing with.
Okay, first of all, it's not 10.
Okay, 8.
Okay, there you go. 8.
No more 7.
What is it? Okay. Like the whole Goku. Oh my God! Yes. Okay. So I forgot about this little detail. Okay. So Jesus and I, we are a big anime fans, right? And one day,
and Dragon Balls.
Dragon Ball, just one. Dragon Ball. Shut up! Don't say that. Don't ruin my childhood. Anyway, so shut up. Hey, shut up. Can't even say it without laughing. So then one day we started talking about, the usual things, anime and, comic books and theories and all that shit about, comic books and anime and stuff like that. And then we talked about how Superman can beat Goku. Obviously, I say no, he cannot. And then he made a really good argument about why and how Superman can beat Goku, right? So long story short, we almost got into a fist fight in the middle of the day at work. Because of that. And there's actually one of the things we cannot talk about. We still cannot talk about that because then we get extremely heated.
They do. You got to be there.
No, we do. Listen, Jesus is that we go way back. He when I met balls, Dragon Ball. Anyways, we did good times. Yeah. No, listen. When I met Jesus where we worked, he looked like a young
did you
version.
See a light?
No, he looked like a young version of Fidel Castro.
No, you look at him now, he looks like Jesus.
Like old version of Fidel Castro before he died of cancer.
He looks like a Puerto Rican Dominican Jesus.
No, he does not look like a Jesus.
He does.
He looks like a Puerto Rican Dominican Chun-Li. No. Yeah, he does. No. I do like the ponytails though. They were pretty dope. What does it say? Yeah, no, still good times. Listen, and then one day I said I'm leaving, and then I left. That's how I roll. I just listen, I'm out.
And you broke his little heart.
I broke his. He went like this. I did a little broken heart for the.
It looks like a potato.
Yeah, and we still like this, man. We still like this, and we still argue about it, but not Goku versus Superman because that shit will get us. That we're gonna get into a fist fight. That's just something. That's our friend Tina. She just joined us right now for almost the end of the show. Welcome, and she's gone. Anyways, she's like, "Oh my God,
because you just outed her out."
Yeah, so I saw her. What is it? It hasn't been the same since you left. Aw, man, thanks.
Aw, you guys.
You know what's funny about that? It's the same thing they said right now when I left. I just left for 2 weeks. They're like, "When are you coming back?" I am not coming back. Miss me. I'm annoying. I'm hard-headed. I'm stubborn. But you need me. You need me. There's no one like me.
Oh my God, egotistical.
There you go. See, it says, "Dude, it fucking sucks without you." I'm just saying.
You work, Mexican.
I mean, that's what I do. I come in, I annoy, I conquer, and then I leave, you missing me. That's
I guess people like you more when you insult them.
No, you know what happens? You know why people miss me?
And they miss it.
No, you know why people miss me? Because I let myself get abused.
That's a lie.
I like the abuse.
That's a lie.
They call me bish. They call me all type, but I go and do my job. And then, yeah, that's what they tell me that. I don't care.
Get your ass over your hood, rat.
Obviously, yeah, exactly. They call me all the things they want. I'm like, whatever, man, I'm out. And, I let them be.
And you go like this, no.
Yeah. I'm a sadist. I am.
Like, no, stop, but no, don't stop.
I'll be like, for my non-Spanish speakers, in Espanol, in a minute. No me pegues. But then I'm right
And
there.
then you turn the cheek. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. She says, typical men, egotistical. Yeah,
that's
dude,
what I
yes,
say all the time.
Yes,
all the time.
But you know what? I got respect. I do.
You like when people beg you.
And then you guys miss me when I leave. Ha ha ha.
I leave early.
You know what? And I actually haven't told our friend here that I quit school. So I'm not going back.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. I'm not going back.
El Rojo Vivo.
Everybody
in Telemundo.
Everybody in Anchor's like, who the hell is this guy? Why is he not going to school?
Why are you being a dumbass?
What? Yeah, exactly. And everybody's like, but you know what? Whatever, man. Whatever. I do what I want.
You're a beauty school dropout.
I know people on Anchor do not see how I look, but if you guys knew how I look, you know that's not even close to being
And then
true.
if you don't know what Grease is, then we can't be friends.
Grease?
Yeah,
like the movie.
Yeah, Grease the movie. That's how it starts off. With one of the girls, Sandy's friend was a beauty school dropout, and then all of a sudden they just.
She's like, what? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I got chills and multiplying.
Beauty school dropout.
All right, I think we're gonna finish it here, guys. It's been fun. We came back. We actually had a great time right now. Next week we're gonna do this again. But we do want to hear your topics. We want to spend more time with you guys.
And your playlist.
Please. And I've been working on the playlist for the whole month.
You're welcome.
What is it? His face explains that. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what you meant. I think she probably called me ugly or something like that, which I am. I'm not saying that I'm not.
Your face explains it.
I don't know. I don't even want to know what that means.
What does that mean?
Oh, best song in Greece. Which one? Okay. Let's. Jesus is. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do this before we close because I really want to hear your answer. Okay, which song is better? That one? I don't know which one. Are you talking about the one that Nelly sang or the one that I sang? Because I mean, they both suck. By the way, just Or I want to hear his answer first. Okay, I want to hear his answer. As I wait for his answer, I'm gonna tell you guys that next week we're gonna talk about more topics. I want to hear you guys. Oh, Beauty School Dropout. Okay, so Beauty School Dropout. Okay, let me go back to that one. Okay, so which song is better? That one or the one from Crybaby? Please, Mr. Jailer, let my boyfriend go. Something like that. I forgot. But those two are pretty cool. I don't.
My favorite part in a scene.
What are you doing?
I'm on YouTube.
Oh, she's going to YouTube. Okay. So, Beauty School Dropout. Oh my God. No, listen, I hate Grease. Grease is the most overrated movie. Grease is most overrated. The Breakfast Club is most overrated. We cannot have it. We cannot have it. We cannot have it. They're gonna cancel the segment.
God, you're such a Debbie Downer.
Anchor, I'm letting her know that we cannot have it, and then she's still playing it.
I'm Debbie Downer.
Okay. It says Beauty School Dropout. Gotta go with the Beauty School Dropout, and I hate Grease too, but that song low-key slaps.
Isn't it Neil Diamond in it? Okay. Go to YouTube and post it down below so you could show it to
How about if you actually go yourself to the page and you download it and you say, listen.
I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna put this is dedicated to Charlie because he's a beauty school dropout.
Hey, Mr. Red, I'm a beauty school dropout. I'm gonna be like Kelso in that 70s show.
Kelso became a cop.
Kelso did not become a cop. Did he become a cop?
Yeah.
I didn't know
on
that.
The 70s show? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I thought you meant in real life. I was like,
no.
What the heck? Really?
He's an actor. What the hell?
Just play as the closing song. No, you know what? We can't play it as the closing song, but we can add it to the playlist. We can do that. Okay, so we can add that one, Mr. Jailer for Crybaby. Heck, even if you want me to add some friggin' Rocky Horror Show, I'll do it. If you guys want me to, I'll do it.
The Red Boots.
The Red Boots. Which one? For the Miss Rocky Horror Show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. We actually watched that with my son. He's like, I didn't like it. I said, yeah.
Hey, I like that one.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good song. I think it's a good movie, but I mean, not not that great. But anyways, what did I say? Full musical playlist. Okay, let me know. Let me know.
This was dedicated to Jesus.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with it. Okay, so send us your list. Send us your list. I mean, I don't think you guys want to hear some Miserables.
No.
One day more, another day, another mystery. I love that song, man. That's pretty dope, man. Pretty dope. No. I'm just saying. Every time I see that movie, I cry because it's so patriotic.
Oh, we didn't even talk about what the hell went on. Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Free Johnny Depp. The truth came out. Maybe that could be the next episode.
We can talk about that next week.
Mm-hmm.
So I can know what the hell happened with Johnny Depp, because I don't know what happened to Johnny Depp. The last thing I heard about Johnny Depp is that Tim Burton found out there's other actors besides his wife and Johnny Depp that he could hire for other movies.
Shut your face.
I'm just saying.
I am so gonna quit after him talking shit about Johnny Depp.
All right, guys. Okay. What are you talking about? You drop out of school? I mean, Telemundo.
El Rojo Vivo.
I dismantle an engine. I'm just saying.
He picked up an engine and put it down.
Yeah, I dismantled it. I brought it. I took it out of a car. I dismantled it. I pulled it back together, and then I did it twice.
Wow.
No, but she's gonna miss me too. But don't worry, you can actually catch me here on
And he's available for homework, so just an FYI, I'm offering him again.
I did actually go and help her out, so I did keep my word for that. And I gotta go get a haircut.
Did I make a percentage out of that? Did we make a percentage out of that? Did we get paid?
You offered me for free. What payment?
Well, next one ain't free, so.
Yep.
F you too, man.
All right, guys, we're gonna cut it here. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see each other.
Thanks for joining, guys.
Thanks for week again.
For dealing with our craziness today and Charley Bunker's 1 month hiatus. He said he went rampage and all hell's breaked loose and he went El Nudo in the desert.
I did not go El Nudo. We're going stricken. We're going stricken on the desert. All right, guys, it's been the show for today.
Them buns were burnt.
Them buns, huh? Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. It's been a great show today. Any ideas on what are the topics for next week? I don't know.
We don't know.
Maybe
Johnny Depp just to annoy him.
Maybe. I don't know what happened with Johnny Depp. I'll find out. But throw us some ideas. We're always more than happy to get your points and talk about them. Right?
Yes, Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Amen.
All right, guys. Take care and see you next week. Deuces. Bye.